Welcome to my favorite video, which is how I create this channel and gain clients with just 1 hour a day. All whilst working, while being a mum, whilst being a housewife, while looking after pets, and all the other stuff that everyone has to do. So back when my channel hit 1,500 subs, I was still working full-time as a mobile hairdresser, part-time at a yoga studio. My daughter was in school, so I was doing the school runs constantly and having to be off in half term, in summer holidays when she was poorly, and I had no extra time. I gave myself just 1 hour a day to make this work. So I used to do all of this once I had dropped my daughter off to school. I used to come home, I would spend an hour doing what I needed to do, and then I would go and hairdress or go and teach in the yoga studio. Now, don't get me wrong, the more you do this, the easier and quicker it gets. So to start with, I would just do one video a week. As time went on, I was then doing 3 videos a week, like batch recording, okay? So just bear that in mind. To start with, it was 1, then it got up and up and up, and I was doing more and more. So here was the plan. On Monday, I would fully script 3 videos, as in I would figure out what videos I needed to put out there according to my analytics, what was popular at the time, and what I felt my clients needed. If you didn't watch last week's video, then go and watch that, because that's how you know what to post. So I would fully script 3 videos. I would know the title, I would know the description, the tags, I would know the class or the talk that I was giving. Fully scripted out. 1 hour. So on Tuesday, I would batch record. So as I said at the start, sometimes I would only record 1, but as time went on, I could record up to 3, sometimes even 4 videos, because I would make them around 10 minutes each. So they were never long videos. So the more I practiced this, the more I did it, the quicker I could record. Sometimes, yes, you would have snags like the microphone wouldn't work, or there'd be no volume, or the camera would have turned off, or something like that. If that happened, I took that as a sign of it's not meant to be today, and I would do it another day. But this is also why I batch recorded, because then I've always got backup if something goes wrong. I've always got that weekly video coming out. So Wednesday to Thursday was my editing and uploading day. Now I took this over 2 days because the editing process, especially to start with, used to take double the time of recording. So this is where you upload that 10-minute video into an editing software, you up the brightness, you check the volume, you cut out all the mistakes that you made, you make the video look a little bit better. Uploading it itself didn't take very long because I'd already done on Monday, right? The tags, the title, the description. I'd already done all that. I created the thumbnail as I was saving the file normally. And because the file takes so long to save and to upload, I would tend to put that on and then go and do something else while that was saving. So that helped me save time as well. But this took over 2 days just because of how long it takes for things to upload. So an hour Wednesday, an hour Friday, and normally by that point I would have 3 to 4 videos edited. And then on the Friday, my hour was spent sharing that video normally, the one that has come out on YouTube already. So I would make sure that I send an email, I'd upload it to Facebook, I'd put it on Instagram when I was using that, I don't use it anymore. Sharing it on my YouTube posts, like it would literally be shared everywhere. And this is also when I would go into the back end of YouTube, check my analytics to see what kind of videos I needed to make the next week. So I'd kind of set up my plan so that Monday I knew exactly what kind of videos I was making. And then Monday, again, come back around to the next week, Monday would be the planning day. And this way, because I was batch recording, I always had enough videos for when things came up. So say summer holidays came around, that's 6 weeks when my daughter was home that I couldn't have recorded when she was younger. Luckily now I can. But when she was younger, I couldn't have done that. So I had to make sure that I had at least 6 video backup so that I didn't have to record over the summer holidays. It just made the whole process so much easier and smoother. And that's it. No reels, no TikToks, no endless editing. I did the simplest editing I could. I literally just focused on YouTube for 1 hour a week, and my channel grew because consistency is key, but it also gave me some members into my membership. People were finding my videos and then joining my membership straight from YouTube. Because you don't need more time, you just need a strategy that works for the time that you have. There's this saying that I absolutely love, that if you think something If you plan 4 hours to do something, it's going to take you 4 hours. If you plan 1 hour to do something, it's going to take you 1 hour. You literally, your mind works in mysterious ways, and the less time you have, you get more done. And I know that that's key now because I've just started homeschooling, and suddenly I am getting so much done in 2 hours than the 6 hours that she was at school. Tell me how that works. But I used to look at others and I used to try to copy their routines. But the truth is that nobody has your life. Nobody knows what you're dealing with and what time you have. And the same for them. You don't know what they're dealing with as well. Some of the people that I was looking up to, they didn't have kids. They didn't have a house. They were single, living with their parents, running this amazing business, going on holidays every week. And it's like, that kind of lifestyle is not my lifestyle. So I cannot compare mine to theirs. So even if you only have 1 hour a day to get this up and going, you can do this. And it depends how committed you are. Because when my daughter was younger, I used to do this when she used to go to bed, and it worked. And when you know exactly what you need to focus on every day, you've got that plan, right? Literally, if you have 1 hour a day, I suggest you follow the week that I've just given you, because you can get this done too. You can start building up, you can start batch recording, because consistency is key for all of this. And if you do really struggle with consistency, then go and check out my 12-week YouTube plan. The link is in the description down below, because this plan is where I help you to stay consistent on YouTube. I literally give you a step-by-step of what to do every single week. So go and check that one out. And if you want help on video titles that actually convert, then make sure you watch the video that's on your screen right now.